Bring it back. We're back from Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium. It's the Atlantic Sun softball tournament taking place down in Jacksonville, Florida, from the North Florida Softball Complex. The Lions are getting set for the first elimination game of the day, North Alabama. The opponent will be North Florida. The Ospreys dropped their opening round of the opening game of the day, falling just a little while ago to Stetson. Central Arkansas defeated Jacksonville. So now North Alabama gets the lowest remaining seed, which is North Florida. North Florida defeated North Alabama in the first double elimination game just yesterday evening. The Lions won an elimination game right after that. And Grant, now the table is set. It's, again, win or go home.
That's right. It's do or die for this North Alabama team, but we were there already once, and in yesterday's ball game against FGCU with our backs up against the wall, and now it's just that way all the way to Saturday. You have to win today, twice tomorrow, and twice on Saturday to become Asun champions. And North Alabama trying to do so, and last night was a good start with a 10-2 run rule victory over FGCU.
North Alabama has gone winless against North Florida in the last 7 matchups against the Ospreys, losing 4-1 to open up the tournament. Back in 2023, the last time UNA North Florida played, it was a tie, 7-7. North Alabama's only win in the Division I series came back in 2019, a 3-1 win. That was one of our first ASUN series ever. Lions won that one 3-1 behind Michelle Moore and Megan Garst pitching. Megan Garst went the final 5 2/3, gave up 4 hits, struck out 4 while improving to 8-3 on this season. North Alabama's runs were driven in by Alex Brown, Veronica Westfall, Harley Stokes scored. Hannah Schallenberger went 2 for 3 with a run driven in as well. Danielle DeRuiter also 2 for 3 with a run driven in and a run scored. Those are some blast from the past names for North Alabama. And Grant, we look back at the loss to North Florida just last night, 4-1. The Lions went for 4 hits while the Ospreys scattered around 10 hits. But you look back, and a lot of those were soft hit balls that did not go North Alabama's way. And you take out a couple of those, and it's a different ball game.
Absolutely, and it's kind of what we said last night in Game 2. Some softball plays happen, right? It's not extremely hard hit balls. It was just tough plays, right? They got the scoring going off of a bunt single in the first, and then a bloop single into the outfield. Got their first run across, and then really the hardest hit ball of the day was Kayla McCarthy in the 9-hole, her single, which brought in a second run in that ball game as well. That was really the hardest hit ball North Florida had all day. Olivia Wilkin pitched well in that one, but just like we said, softball plays happen, and you live to play another day, and it is a new day, and we turn the page and put yesterday behind us and get ready to go here on this Thursday.
Lions bounce back with a 10-2 win against Florida Gulf Coast, where the Bats came to life. 9 hits, pair of 2-run homers from Briley Dover and Bailey Rouse, who's hit home runs now in 3 consecutive ball games going back to the end of the regular season. And North Alabama got back on track with a satisfying 10-2 win over FGCU to eliminate the Eagles. And now North Alabama, if you win this one, that's all you play today. You will play 1 game tomorrow, then potentially 2 games on Saturday if you can survive tomorrow. So North Alabama sits in a really good spot. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll relive last night's win against Florida Gulf Coast. Mike Ezekiel caught up with North Alabama head coach Ashley Cozart. We'll relive that win with Mike on the mic and Ashley Cozart. We'll be back after this. This is UNA Softball for Roar Lions Productions.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Much. We're live in Jacksonville, UNF Softball Complex, 2026 Asun Championship. UNA advances to tomorrow. They'll play at 5 o'clock local time, 4 o'clock your time back in the Shoals Central Time. Bailey Rouse over to my left, Riley Dover over to my right, the two MVPs with the bats from this game. Obviously, Katie Simon had an incredible day in the circle. And let's talk about Katie and just the day that she had. Bailey, you start.
Katie is unbelievable on the mound. Her demeanor on the mound sets the tone for us as hitters and on the field. And she had come in from pitching a few innings from the game prior, and I am just so proud of her and her grittiness and her toughness. She did not let it show one time that the heat affected her, and she did awesome.
And Briley, you made a couple of big defensive plays behind her, the diving catch in game one and the big play fadeaway throw in game two. But that strikeout that she had that really fired everybody up in the sixth.
Yeah, that was awesome. And that was awesome to see Katie because she don't normally show a lot of emotion. So when you got Katie Simon stopping, that's good. So that got us going, and that got some energy up for sure.
All right, Bailey, you had 2 home runs. You had one in game one to kind of try to get us back in it. But game two, the go-ahead homer, everybody was fired up. You golfed that one out of here again. Just talk about your approach to the plate today.
My approach to the plate today was that nobody was beating. And if they did, they weren't going to beat me again because this matters, and there might not be a next play and there might not be a next at bat. And it matters to these seniors and these people who might not play softball again. So you have to fight. You have to fight even when it's over.
Well spoken by one junior. So let's go to our other junior that's been here 3 years. She's been a part of some tournament runs, but now this one for these seniors, it's special. You also had a home run early in this game. Just talk about this team and the offensive performance.
Yeah, this team's unbelievable. I think after that game, like honestly, I wasn't nervous for 1 second, and that just is a testament to our group. I think just the belief that we have in each other, and we know time and time again, like we'll get knocked down. We've talked about resiliency a lot. Sometimes you get knocked down, and we talked about during the season, like times when we would lose and then have to come back and win. Like that's preparing you for something, and I think that was preparing us for today. So yeah, we were just able, and I had full faith, so it was awesome. Everyone was like, hey, we still got a lot of belief, and we knew we were going to do it, so yeah, it was awesome.
And then in the post-game huddle tonight, Ashley Kozart kind of turned to me and was like, you know who we're playing tomorrow? We really don't, because it's going to be determined by the 2 games before us. You have Central Arkansas Stetson. They're going to host a couple of games, and then the loser of those games, whoever's the lowest seed, is who UNA will play. So you guys really don't know who your opponent's going to be. So how do you prepare tomorrow knowing, hey, surviving events, you don't know who you're playing?
You really just, I mean, you got to go in and know who you are. I think in the second game, and the first game we kind of got put back on our heels a little bit, and just like Riley was talking about in the past, we know that we've lost and had to turn around and win. It was definitely prepared us for today. But I think tomorrow our best bet is to go in and remember who North Alabama is. Yeah, I think so too. I think like we're going to prepare the same way no matter who it is. It don't matter who we're playing. If it's the number 1 team in the country, we're going to prepare the same way. We're going to have the same pregame, everything, and same mindset. So, you know, whoever it is, we have belief that we can beat them. So,
well said, Briley and Bailey. A couple of juniors, big home runs today as UNA wins this game and it survives and advances to the next day. Grant, Ben, I'm going to throw it back to you, and we're going to see if we can find Ashley Kozart here in a moment.
Perfect. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Ben. I'm here with head coach Ashley Kozart following a big win here over FGCU in an elimination game. Coach, obviously game one a little more disappointing, but really respond.
Yeah, this is what you want. Really shows who you are when your back's against the wall. And that first game just wasn't us. We were a little nervous. You know, we were locking and ready, but the nerves kind of got to us. But love how we responded. That was a fun game, and that was us right there.
Yeah, it was. And let's start with Katie Simon in the circle. She came in, only allowed 3 hits in that first game in relief, and then just rolled that over into the second game, and she was phenomenal.
Tough, gritty, composed, confident. Love that. I mean, she had some fire out there. She was, you know, pumping her fist. Love that about her. Huge day for her. And Ayla threw great the first game. She just kind of came in and gave us a different look. But, again, rolled it into, you know, the Gulf Coast games. And they've got some great hitters. Super proud of it.
Yeah, did a great job. And then Briley Dover and Bailey Rouse both alluded to this. Her strikeout, to see the emotion come from her, where it usually doesn't come out from her. Right. That was just almost as big as a home run in that moment.
Yeah, definitely. When we have that energy and those vibes that the girls talk about, that's when we're at our best. We started the game, that way. I love that.
Yeah, and let's get back to the first inning. The four-pitch walk to Given Hammonds. Riley Dover comes in, hits a big home run. Talk about the energy from that one.
Yeah, Brian had a first game was a little tough, and she stepped right in and was like, "Hey, I'm done with this," and showed us what she got. Line shot, barely hit it over, but that ball got out faster than I've seen this year. Great job of getting it on. I can't think. Riley, awesome job. Super proud of her.
Yeah, that one hit on the line. Wasn't sure at first, but then kind of the same deal in the fourth inning there. The four pitch off to Laura Lee Wheeler. Then right after that, next pitch, Bailey Rouse hits one, and FGCU has a shot to rob it, but they don't, and it goes over for her second home run of the day.
Yeah, super proud of Bailey. She's been locked in. The first game had a huge towering home run, then steps up again. When she's locked in and when she goes and Bradley goes, then we go and so proud of her.
Well, you could even sense it in the batting cages. She was not ready to lose.
Right, absolutely.
All right, well, Coach, don't know who we're playing tomorrow yet. It's kind of an interesting situation where we know what time we're playing. It's going to be 4 o'clock Central on the Jules, 5 o'clock local time here. But we're playing the lowest seed of the two from tomorrow's game. But you don't really know who to prepare for. So as a coach, what do you do? I guess in a surviving advance situation like that, but you don't necessarily know who to play.
Yeah, we talk about it all year long, and it really doesn't matter who's on the other side. We play our best ball for our toughest competition. So we come out, we do that thing that we did our last game, and we can run this thing.
All right, well, I hate to put you on the spot for the final question, but leave us with a parting joke.
Wow.
Because people did not do that. So,
right, yeah. On the spot. Let me think. Okay, why didn't the pirate go to the movie?
I don't know.
Because it was rated R.
An all-timer from Asun Kozar here in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, it's on theme. We're near the beach.
Right.
So beach vibes are great right now. North Alabama will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock. These two guys will have some live coverage for you. We're excited. Ben Grant, Daxon.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Here we go. It's the Asun softball tournament down in sunny Jacksonville, Florida. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield with you from Florence, Alabama, from Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium. Getting set for this remote broadcast. Brady G, Braden Rogers in the house with us as well. And Grant, let's get you your starting lineups brought to you by North Alabama Online. North Florida just went live, so you do North Alabama, and I'll handle the Ospreys.
Sounds good. It'll be the same lineup for North Alabama that they carried in the win against FGCU last night. Leading off and playing center field is Given Hammonds. Batting second and playing second base is Briley Dover. Laura Lee Wheeler plays right field and bats third. Holly Merritt, the first baseman, bats fourth. Bailey Rouse, she had 2 home runs in both ball games yesterday. She bats fifth. Emma Kate Wright back out in left field today. She bats sixth. Jenna Madison at shortstop. She bats seventh. Carly Moreland drove in a run in the 6th inning for North Alabama. That got the scoring going, which eventually led to the North Alabama run rule victory. She bats 8th. She is the DP today. And Natalie Shaw had a great day yesterday as well. Singled in Game 2, later came around to score, and then singled and doubled in Game 1 against North Florida as well. So once again, your lineup for North Alabama. Given Hammonds in center, Briley Dover playing second, and batting second. Laura Wheeler plays right and bats third. Holly Merritt, Bailey Rouse, Emma Kate Wright, your 4, 5, 6 hitters for North Alabama. Jenna Madison, Carly Moreland, and Natalie Shaw, your final 3 batters for North Alabama. Defensively for the Lions, it'll go right and left, Hammonds in center, Wheeler in right, Rouse at third, Jenna Madison at short, Briley Dover at second. Holly Merritt at first, Natalie Shaw behind the plate. And North Alabama today will again start Katie Simon in the circle. She'll be making her 3rd appearance of the tournament and 2nd straight start of the tournament. She worked 6 innings, got the start and the win against FGCU last night. Went 5 hits, 2 runs. They were each earned 7 strikeouts to only 2 walks. And she also came in relief and pitched what will be 3 1/3 innings against North Florida yesterday in relief of Olivia Wilkins. So that is your North Alabama starting lineup, once again presented by North Alabama Online. And, Ben, you've got the North Florida starting lineup.
I almost got there. I had one more line to write down, and I was thinking, come on, you can get it done. You can get it done. Let me write it down, and then I will run through their starting lineups. And it starts at the top with an all-conference outfielder, a second-team All-ASUN selection. She finished second in the league in runs scored. Leads the league in stolen bags. That's Haley Langford. She went 2 for 4 in Game 1. Addie Keefe, the right fielder, a third-team All-ASUN selection. 5th in the league in batting average. She was 2 for 4 in Game 1 as well. She's playing right field. The power hitter, Bella Semino, the third-team All-ASUN selection. She was 0 for 4 in Game 1. She is 7th in the league in total home runs with 14 on the year. Batting in the cleanup spot, Aiden Allen. Allen hitting .306 on the year, 6 home runs, 40 runs driven in. She had the first RBI single in the first. She went 1 for 4 after that. Grace Shaw is the designated player. She was 0 for 2 with a walk in Game 1. Kelsey Vogel's in the 6th spot playing second base. She was 1 for 3 with a base hit. Batting 7th, playing third base, it's Hannah Davila, who was also 1 for 3 in Game 1. Batting 8, number 18, Addison Brunman, who's behind the plate. She hit her first career home run in the tournament in Game number 1 against Eastern Kentucky. That helped them get that win. She was 0 for 3. And then Kayla McCarthy is back in center field, back flipping the lineup card back around. She had her first 3-hit game of the year in Game 1, going 3 for 3 against North Alabama. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by North Alabama Online. And starting on the mound, in the circle rather, for the Ospreys, number 88. Give me 1 second, I'll get you her full name. Cameron Ponich, who is probably their staff ace. I'll get you her numbers here momentarily. Alrighty, we've got Mike Ezekiel down in sunny Jacksonville, Florida. Mike's rocking the shades. He's ready to rock and roll down there in Florida. Mike, how you doing? How you feeling?
Benjamin, great to hear from you. Vibes are high right now in Jacksonville, Florida. The girls are ready to go. And, yesterday there was a lot of nerves, I think, in that first game, playing the host school, the defending champs, and just playing for the first time here on this field. But today it feels a little different. I don't see a lot of nerves. I see just a lot of positive energy, a lot of just sharpness, and a lot of focus. The girls are ready to go.
Mike, first of all, it looks a little cloudy down there. Give us the weather outlook.
Oh, man, the sun is nowhere really to be found. It's buried by the clouds. Little breezy. Actually, the wind has just picked up, and it's blowing outward. So interested to see how the ball flies. I'm going to turn the camera kind of here towards the flag. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
Center field. There it is.
It is very windy right now, and it's kind of been on and off between breeze and windy. So we'll see how that goes. But, it's very it's not as hot as yesterday, so very, very much a little cooler.
Yesterday in your post-game comments, Bailey Rouse, kind of used the phrase, it matters. Every at-bat matters. Every play matters. You don't know when it's going to be the last of the year. And I'm thinking about today. This team got to enjoy a lazy day right before this ball game. What was the approach? What did the team do this afternoon?
Yeah, I missed the last part of your question. You're getting a little loud, Ben. Can you repeat that last part?
Yeah, what did the team do today with so much time off? with having the late game today.
Yeah, it was a little more low key today than it was yesterday. It was kind of let's order DoorDash and bring it to the hotel. Let's just kind of chill a little bit. I'm sure some of the girls found something to do, but it wasn't like yesterday with Dave and Buster's and just trying to fill the void. It was more of a hey, let's relax, let's focus. Take your time in the hotel. We'll have the food delivered, and basically just straight to the field after that.
And Mike, you kind of heard Coach Cozart in her interview as well say last night that it was good to see the team get back to the team we're used to seeing, the UNA team that we know, and in the FGCU game. And Mike, how important is it going to be for North Alabama to be that team that we know and the team that showed up in that FGCU game?
I think just doing what they're doing right now, they are vibing, and the energy's high on the bus. Fun story for you guys. As we were on our way, they were just picking random people on the bus and using their name and putting it into AI and creating songs about them. And so Coach G's came up first, and they did one for me. They did one for Malia Hargett, who's down here, the strength coach. They did one for Coach Cozart and a few of the players as well. And everybody was just laughing, having a good time. And that just carried over into the cages. I mean, you still felt the positivity, the looseness, but a little bit of focus mixed in as well. I think, Grant, that's going to be the key for this team, just keeping that energy up. Even if you get behind early, just staying positive, knowing, hey, you'll have another at bat. You'll get to bat last. Keep passing that bat and do what you did yesterday.
Mike, what can you tell us about Cameron Ponich that we'll see in the circle today?
Yeah, that is the ace for North Florida. I heard you kind of allude to that. And, yes, she's going to be a tough pitcher to face. She's been really good. Taylor Cook, they kind of rolled with her for those first few games. And what you do in a tournament like this is you just ride the arm that's hot, right? And so that's what they did with Taylor Cook. And obviously now they're having to play in the losers bracket. So they're going to go with their ace, who we haven't seen yet. Interested to see her pitching style and those type of things, as North Alabama also rides with Katie Simon, who's been the hot arm.
And Mike, before we let you go, you have to know, are the bedazzled hats, did they make an appearance back for day 2?
I don't see them yet, but I have a good feeling they will. I didn't see them on the bus. I'm sure they're in tow somewhere, and will probably get broken out, but I have not seen them yet. But I do see a lot of glitter. Katie Simon normally doesn't wear a lot of glitter when she pitches, but she wore it last night, and how the light glistened on it in the darkness. So anytime we hit a home run, as the lights are kind of doing that thing right now, as you can see, they're flashing. She went with the glitter again, so a lot more glitter than yesterday.
She was straight up bedazzled out there. It was really cool to see. And they mentioned the emotion from her that really got the team going. Hopefully North Alabama can continue that. All right, parting shots, Mike. Let's pick our players to watch in this one. Who you riding with today?
Low-hanging fruit probably, but I'm going Bailey Rouse. She is locked in. The way that she played last night and the focus she had today, you could just tell this is her tournament right now. And just hearing her post-game interview last night, it fired me up. And that's her demeanor on the field, too. I'm going Bailey Rouse.
Can I tell you that in my head she's been a senior, and if you watch the interview, you called them both juniors, and I went, what? Bailey's she's a JUCO. She came early as a sophomore, so it kind of got me fired up. Like, hey, we got Bailey Rouse back next year. Let's go. Grant, who you going with?
I'm going with one of our interns, Natalie Shaw. She had a great day yesterday. She went 2 for 2 in game 1, having a big single in the 6th inning in game 2. I expect her to have a great day as well.
All right, guys, I was going to go with Bailey Rouse. Rules say you can't go with the same player, so she's my honorable mention. But I am going to go with another senior, the Sulligent slugger, Laura Lee Wheeler. I think she's due for a breakout. She got the game-winning hit, I'll call it, against Florida Gulf Coast last night, helping us get the walk-off. And, big-time players make big-time plays. Everybody we've mentioned, I think Laura Lee is due for a big day here today. Well, Mike, man, we'll check in with you throughout this ball game tonight. I appreciate Braden over here over my left shoulder. You can't see him. I wish you could all see the Big Daddy setup he's got in here. I know we'll talk to you throughout the ball game, man. Whatever you got to do to get us the dub, get it done, man.
All right, guys. Thanks you and Roar Lions.
Roar Lions. Let's take one final timeout. They are live on ESPN, which means we're slated to go live here momentarily as well. We'll take our final break, and we'll be back with Asun softball down in Jacksonville, Florida, an elimination game between North Alabama and North Florida. Grant and I and Braden, we've got you covered right here from Roar Lions Productions.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and number 1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
2 minutes away from first pitch. Situation dire, elimination game, North Alabama and North Florida. Winner advances in the tournament to play Jacksonville tomorrow in game 1. Pretty much North Alabama has to win today, then win 4 more games. Grant, no reason why we cannot do that. This North Florida team, looking at the numbers, 4th in the league in batting average, 4th in runs scored, 2nd most hits, 3rd most doubles, 2nd most triples. Not a power team, 7th most home runs. They lead the Asun in stolen bases. They have 3 in the top 5. Haley Langford leads the league. Addie Keefe is 3rd. Kaylin McCarthy is 5th. They also rank 15th nationally in stolen bases. And Grant, for the offense, you can expect small ball yet again.
Absolutely, and that's kind of what they did, right? Not a lot of power in that lineup. They were all just base hits. And when they got on, you saw them try to bunt them around and get them going. As Addie Keefe tried to bunt for a base hit, she was able to get on. And then you look like down the line, and I know Addison Bruman tried to bunt one time, couldn't get it down, ended up flying out in that at bat. But it's kind of the recipe simple, right? Get a runner on, move them around, keep them moving, and that's what North Florida's going to try to do.
Here we go. We're about ready to play. Katie Simon in the circle for North Alabama. She got the win against Florida Gulf Coast. And again, for Simon, an all-ASUN pick, a 2.88 ERA. She's got 7 complete games, 4 shutouts, 71 strikeouts in 107 innings of work. She stands in the circle, ready to fire the opening pitch of this one. The senior from Athens, Alabama, hoping this is not her final collegiate game. It would appear she still has all the purple braids rocking. She's got a lot of purple in her hair. She showed the emotion in big situations. And here we go. Haley Langford steps in, the second team All-ASUN selection, and we are ready to play softball down in Jacksonville, Florida. North Alabama donning the purple jerseys. Lions are the home team in this ball game. North Florida in the grays. Ospreys across the front in white. Navy blue numbers with a white border. UNF, the logo on the Navy batting helmets. And here we go. Let's play softball. Jeff Conrad in his 4th season as head coach. Ashley Cozart in her 13th season at North Alabama. Let's do this. From Jacksonville, Florida, it's an elimination game in the Atlantic Sun softball tournament. North Alabama versus North Florida. First pitch on the way from Katie Simon. It's fired in there, low and away, ball 1. We're off and running 4:21 Central Time. Right on time, I guess.
We'll go with that. Do some math. 41 minutes in between each game. That's a random number. We don't know what the 41 minutes is.
1-0 from Simon. Same place. Again, misses. She's down 2-0. Langford had an 18-game streak of reaching safely snapped. She was 0 for 4, did not reach in the loss to Stetson. Simon ready to fire the 2-0. And that time it's up a little higher, same spot, lower right corner. It's a called strike, and she's ahead 2-1. Langford's second in the league in runs, second in the league in hits, seventh most doubles and triples, leading the league in stolen bags. 2-1 try. This is blooped towards second and diving for it. It's Briley Dover staying on her feet, quickly flips it to Jenna Madison afterwards for out number 1.
Yeah, right there, softly hit from Hallie Langford. And Briley Dover going to her left, reaches out, makes the grab, and that's a big first out.
More steady defense from the first team All-ASUN selection, Briley Dover. Addie Keefe, a third team All-ASUN selection, follows. Shows bunt, pitch low downstairs, just over the plate for ball 1 from Simon. Simon making her third start of the tournament, second appearance overall. 1-0 try. Foul ball up the third baseline on a little halfway bunt to even the count up 1-1.
Simon working around the zone. That one she goes elevated for the first time today. It's evened up 1-1.
Simon, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs all earned, 6 strikeouts against Florida Gulf Coast. 1-1 try, well outside to Shaw. Falls behind 2-1. Then against North Florida, Simon came out of the bullpen, 3 1/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Her 2-1 try. Bunt is down. This ball rolls foul. Just past the dirt that makes up the circle of the batting box. Keefe didn't realize it rolled foul, and she'll step back in with a 2-2 count.
A smart play by Bailey Rouse right there. Waited on it. Did not touch it until it went in foul territory. Runs the count to 2-2.
Simon's 2-2 delivery on the way. Swung on and missed. Keefe goes down swinging. First punch out for Katie Simon via strikeout.
Looking now in the last 2 games, Katie Simon is entered, making 8 strikeouts for her that time. Just going fastball right down the middle. Says try to catch up to this. Addie Keefe could not.
2 quick outs, and Bella Semino steps in, a third-team All-ASUN selection. The power bat, first pitch swinging, lines it foul up the third base side. Leads the Ospreys in home runs and runs driven in, a school record with runs driven in. 7th in the league in home runs, 7th in RBI. Also the 6th most walks. 10 pitches now for Simon. Pitch number 11, the 0-1 try. At the knees, too far inside, and the count's evened up 1-1.
Yeah, Semino a long way from home, from Farmingdale, New York, down all the way in Jacksonville, Florida.
The Snowbird awaits the 1-1. Too low downstairs. Simon, I think as she's done to the first 2 batters, falls behind 2-1.
And they're not bad misses right now for Katie Simon either. She's going all the way around the zone, trying to get a hitter to chase, but good plate discipline so far from the Ospreys.
2-1, hammered foul, left field side. North Florida playing at home. As the host, this year the Ospreys went 31-8 at home. Let's make it 31-9. 2-2 try. This time it's fouled off. First base side off the netting. North Alabama in the first base dugout. Mike Ezekiel saying North Florida's the home team, but North Alabama's batting second, which makes North Alabama the home team. But North Florida gets the home dugout. The 2-2 just off the plate to load it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the righty, Semino.
The first full count we've seen today with Katie Simon. Already up to 15 pitches here in the first inning.
Payoff on the way. And again, spoiled foul. This long battle continues. This has been the longest at bat of the inning. Comes set. Second try with the full count. Hammered high, left field. This ball is back, challenging the foul pole at sea. Oh, it's a solo shot. Bellassamino over the foul pole in left field, and the Ospreys strike first again, leading it 1-0 in the elimination game. Her 15th of the year. And the Ospreys strike first for the second time against North Alabama.
Yeah, right there. Kind of how Bailey Rouse's home run was yesterday for North Alabama against North Florida. She kind of went down, got it, golfed it out of here, and it just barely snuck inside the fair pole, or the foul pole rather. Really the second time she's done that inning, but that time it finally went fair.
Fourth batter of the inning, Aiden Allen, the first baseman. 306 hitter, 6 home runs, 40 runs driven in. Second most for the Ospreys. Game 1, she was 1 for 4, an RBI single in the first inning. 2 pitches downstairs from Simon, and she's in a 2-0 hole. Simon's 20th pitch of the inning. Outside portion of the plate for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Simon winds and fires the 2-1, and that's lined foul, third base side. Count stands even, 2-2. Two try, too far downstairs again. It's back-to-back full counts from Simon, and these Ospreys, such a patient approach at the plate.
Well, they really made Katie Simon work. Second time the Ospreys have seen Katie Simon. She did throw those innings in relief in Game 1 yesterday.
Payoff off the plate. Ball 4. So Simon will try to reset. Looked really good getting 2 quick outs. Now North Florida doing what they do, extending innings. And Grace Shaw, the designated player, bats. North Alabama now 12-13 when the opponent scores first. 7-6 when the opponent scores in the first inning. No reason to panic, Lion fans. Still a lot of softball left. Shaw steps in with 2 crosses for black paint just below her eyes, extending down to her cheeks. And there's a first pitch strike from Simon, and that's what you like to see.
Simon going right back at Shaw after the walk. She faced the Osprey order just 1.5 times through the order in her relief appearance yesterday.
0-1 try. And again, catches the outer portion. Ospreys down to their final strike here in the top half of this first inning. Shaw wears number 22, socks pulled up to her knees. Simon, 26th pitch, 0-2, popped up high. Center field, Hammond's towards the gap. She's underneath it in front of the Asun championship banner that the Ospreys have out there. And North Alabama gets the third and final out. Bellassamino goes yard, and the Ospreys strike first in this elimination game. Now it's North Alabama's turn to go to work, trailing 1-0 as we meet the Lion Bats in the Ospreys leather.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Well, North Alabama would like to be one of the final 4 teams remaining. If the Lions can win this one, they'll advance to play Jacksonville tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. If UNA wins that game, they advance to play the loser of Central Arkansas Stetson tomorrow's first game. And trailing 1-0, Grant, it's time for the Bats to go to work.
Absolutely, and it's a big lineup that did some damage last night to FGCU. Same lineup from that ball game with Given Hammonds, Briley Dover, Laura Lee Wheeler first due up here in the first. And they'll face a very good arm in Cameron Ponick.
Ponick led the league in ERA, led the league in opponent's batting average. She gave up just 7 home runs this year. Jacksonville hit 3 in one game against her. Stetson won. So she gave up 4 total home runs in Asun play.
Yeah, her numbers as well. 77 strikeouts to 34 walks. It's been very efficient in the circle for the Ospreys as we get set to start here in the bottom half of the first. But North Alabama got some bats as well that can do damage.
A second-team All-ASUN selection. North Alabama will have their hands full, but the Lions, one of the best offenses in the league. Second in batting average. And here we go. Given Hammonds slated to lead things off. Hammonds had her hit streak snapped in Game 2 against Florida Gulf Coast. But she has reached in 13 straight. And already there's a conversation being had between Ashley Cozart, somebody in the stands, looks like somebody, an official scorer maybe, somebody with a credential, and home plate umpire. But I guess it's nothing to worry about. And Given Hammonds is ready to set the table. The intern. First pitch from Ponick. Hammond shows bunt, and that's a called strike. Or was that an illegal pitch?
I think it was an illegal pitch. The umpire immediately signaling with his arm out right there. And I kind of thought he might get Given Hammonds for might be stepping out of the box, but instead it's ball 1.
So Hammonds grabs the 1-0 advantage. Hammonds again shows bunt. Ooh, that one upstairs. I thought it would be a strike, and
I did too.
Given's in a good spot, 2-0.
Yeah, hitters count right here, and one thing to look with Ponick is how far does she stride out with that front foot. That was what the illegal pitch was called on. Is it going to go too far to the left, maybe too far out of the circle in front?
2-0 to Hammond, shows bunt inside, and the lefty, a 3-0 advantage here as Ponick has run wild.
Yeah, quickly you had Allen, the first baseman, come over and try to settle Ponick down, and might be rattled from that illegal pitch to start the at-bat.
I imagine Hammonds has taken this 3-0. Off the plate, that catches enough. Called strike, 3-1. Ponick has been used out of the pen her last 2 appearances. Got the save in Game 1 win against EKU. 3-1. Hammonds takes, that's a strike, little inside. It's a 3-2 count.
Right there, going down 3-0. Ponick not afraid to go away from the corners. She's went outside for strike 1, inside for strike 2 on the count full.
The payoff. Hammonds takes it low and away. Ball 4, and the table setter reaches. The intern stands at first base.
Leadoff walk for Given Hammonds last time she did that. Briley Dover hit a homer in the first inning last night.
That was the formula for North Alabama in the win against Florida Gulf Coast. A walk and a bop. So let's do this, Briley Dover. The founding member of the 50-50-40-10-10-10 club. First time Dover has faced Ponick this year. First team All-ASUN selection. Takes a first pitch strike with a pink bat resting on her right shoulder, practicing the swing. The Loretto, Tennessee native steps in. Wearing jersey number 6, Lions purple helmets, purple jerseys, white pants, purple socks. 0-1, Dover shows bunt on the changeup. It jumps upstairs on Ponick. Counts evened up 1-1.
The Ospreys as well, really trying to pay attention to Hammonds standing over there on first. You've seen Broonman really jump out of her stance each pitch.
1-1, bunt is down. High hopper, the third baseman, Davila came racing in. Her momentum took her to the first base side of the circle as she threw it to first. So Dover's retired, but she does her job, moves the tying run into scoring position. Larly Wheeler follows. Wheeler hitting .357 on the year, 6 home runs. The third-team All-Asun selection awaits the first pitch. Swung on, ground ball to third, bottled by Davila. Wheeler hustling, and she's called out. Got her by a step. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, right there, a bobble from Davila. She threw over and made it a close play over there on first, but a leadoff walk for North Alabama. Move her into scoring position with a sack bunt, and now can Holly Merritt do something with 2 down?
Holly Merritt bats. Be nice for home run Holly to get a hold of 1. First pitch from Ponick. Hammond signals outside. It's an off speed that was outside, but it's the outer portion for a strike. Merritt 0 for 3 in Game 1 against North Florida. 0 for 3 in Game 2 against Florida Gulf Coast. She's 0 for 6 in the tournament. The 0-1 outside. Ooh, and again a called strike. And she's quickly down 2 strikes.
Yeah, that one way down and away right there, but Ponick able to get the call. Holly in a hole.
Hammond's trying to signal each pitch as she can. The 0-2 to Hammonds. To Merritt. She goes down swinging, and Ponick gets the strikeout to end the first. Well, 1 hit for the Ospreys. It leaves the park. A Bella Semino home run, the early difference in this one. We're playing softball down in Jacksonville, Florida. It's North Alabama trailing 1-0 through 1.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the booth here at Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers getting ready to take you down to Jacksonville, Florida, to the UNF softball complex where North Alabama trails 1-0 as the second inning opens up. Mike Ezekiel reporting down from Florida. The conversation that we referenced happening between Ashley Cozart and somebody in the grandstands, that happened to be the head of officials. Well, they were talking about Holly Merritt and the shoulder strap she's been wearing, I guess, on her right shoulder. The first baseman's been wearing it for the last month or so, and they were wondering if it was legal, given that it covers her number. Well, she's been wearing it. Nobody has said a word. And ultimately, they decide it's okay. And Katie Simon steps back in. Kelsey Vogel leads off. First pitch fouled off. Vogel, a 198 hitter, kind of right there in the 6th spot. Swings on the second pitch, skies it high left field side. It looked cloudy when Mike was speaking to us, but right there we got to look at umbrellas in the stands.
Yeah, the sun really has come out here as the ball game is going on, and kind of saw it start to peak out bottom half of the first, really out now in the top half of the second.
0-2 away, and it's a 1-2 count. One, two, swung on and missed. Strikeout for Katie Simon to open up the second inning.
Yeah, right there, Katie going with a changeup down low. And gets Vogel to swing right over the top of it. A big first out here in the second.
Hannah Davila, the third baseman, takes a first pitch inside in the right-handed batter's box. She recorded 2 outs in the bottom half of the first. Now she bats here. She's down 0-1.
Yeah, she has been busy in both of these games defensively.
Low and away for ball one. Evens things up 1-1. Third pitch for Simon. Belted, foul. Can't see where it goes. It's that same camera turn.
Yeah, it's about the 4th or 5th ball today that has been turned on foul by this Osprey lineup. Simon's got him way out in front.
1-2 rolled up there to even the count up 2-2. Simon gave up 1 home run and a walk in the first. That pitch just misses too much of the outside part of the plate. And we've got another full count. 3rd full count from Simon. These Ospreys seeing their pitches. Payoff. Swung on to left. Playable in the gap. It's given Hammonds there for out number 2.
And 2 up, 2 down here in the second. But again, Ben, the damage done from Bella Semino with 2 outs in the top half of the first, and that's where the Ospreys kind of had some success as well. And yesterday's ball game was with 2 outs.
Addison Brunman swings at the first pitch, smashes it to left. And without being there, I assume it went foul, and it did. There's things we can tell you remote, and there's things we can't tell you. The 0-1 in at the knees. It's a called ball, and the count's evened up 1-1.
Yeah, that was another one of those that an Osprey hitter turned on and just roped it out to left. Our camera operator there kind of faked this out, zoomed all the way in on Emma Kate Wright there and left.
1-1 in again at the knees, and Simon works behind. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fortieth pitch of the outing for Katie Simon. 2-1. There's an outside pitch that lands the corner. Simon paints it to a 2-2 count. Simon would like the final out, but timeout called. I think Natalie Shaw called for the timeout.
Maybe her, there it is. So I don't think her pitch clock had connected to where Katie Simon knew what the pitch was. Natalie Shaw did not, so she wanted to make sure she was all on the same page for this 2-2.
2-2 whipped in there, and back-to-back full counts as that one was a little bit too low. Payoff try. Outside ball 4. Simon issues a 2-out walk for the second straight inning.
Yeah, that one tried to get her to chase on the outside corner. Just missed a bit, but a great eye from Bruman right there. Then Kayla McCarthy will step in, and she was dangerous yesterday. She's kind of that slap hitter, but also has a little bit of power, and that's kind of the damage that she was able to do.
She had her first 3-hit game of the season against North Alabama. 3 for 3, just kept flipping that lineup card around. First pitch from Simon. Check swing, that's a called strike.
Right here, choosing at least on that pitch not to try to get a run at it, try to slap it. Now we may see something different here on the 0-1.
0-1 tossed in there. Shaw popped to her feet to look down the runner at first, Brunman. Pitch misses outside, and it's a 1-1 count. One try, slapped foul, third base side. McCarthy 3 for 3 against North Alabama, 1 run scored. She was 1 for 2 against Stetson. She's 4 for 7 overall in the tournament. Simon ahead 1-2, fires it in there. Too far outside to the lefty to even the count up 2-2.
Yeah, great spot right there. Shaw was calling it for it outside. That one looked like it caught a piece of the corner, but just not enough.
Showing a bunch of UNA family with fat heads in the stands. 2-2 try. Battled foul by McCarthy. We'll reload and do it again. 47 pitches now for Katie Simon. Here comes the 2-2. Chopped towards short. Madison, a fastball to first for the third and final out. A 2-out walk, nothing else. North Alabama looks to go to work. When we come back, we check in with Mike Ezekiel down in Jacksonville, Florida.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Mike Ezekiel's with us down in Jacksonville, Florida, where we're trying to wake up the UNA Bats, trailing 1-0 in the home second. Mike, man, tell us what's going on down in the Ville.
Yeah, just an interesting report that's kind of outside the game a little bit. You may have seen a conversation if you're watching the ESPN while listening to these guys, listening to us. Ashley Cozart had a conversation with one of the ASUN officials that's in charge of the umpires. So they were talking about Holly Merritt and her wrap that she's kind of been wearing all year. It blocks her number. So they were wondering if that was regulation. Not sure where it came from, if it was the umpires, the other dugout or what. But after looking at the rule book, they did determine for medical reasons she can wear that brace. So it was interesting to see if she was going to have to take it off. They asked if she could put it under. It's too bulky, according to the athletic trainer, Anna Talbot. And so they were able to just approve and say, hey, you can wear that wrap. Your number shows on the helmet, and it shows kind of below on the front, so you're good to go.
Seems like that's something that you would notice pregame. It feels like somebody's trying to play mind games there. First pitch on the way to Bailey Rouse, who's leading off this inning for North Alabama, outside ball 1. Mike, do you feel the energy from the dugout that we have felt from this team all year?
Yeah, the energy's alive. I'm kind of here on the first base side, just looking into the dugout, and they're doing the same chants. You know, they're excited for their teammates, and Bailey Rouse is getting her chant right now as we're in this at bat. Ben, can I go back to the Holly Merritt thing? One other layer to that. You alluded to, like, you think they would have noticed it pregame. It's funny, she got away with it yesterday, but mind you, we were wearing black jerseys, so it kind of blended in a little more.
Well, Mike, we appreciate the report, man. We will check in with you throughout the day.
Okay, guys, we're Lions.
Rouse has fouled off back-to-back pitches, and she's down 1-2.
I didn't think about the uniform being a thing from last night, UNA wearing the black uniforms. But still, you would think it would get noticed pregame. You get noticed pregame, or if it's the same, officials or, heck, even North Florida, we played them last night, that they would have seen that before.
1-2 count on the way upstairs, even the count up 2-2. But even then, she's been wearing it for weeks now. I think it's North Florida trying to play mind games with her, and she struck out right there.
Right. She's on the top half of that ESPN feed right there. Even if it is an umpire that we might have seen this year as well.
Rouse 2-2 goes down swinging on a high heater for back-to-back strikeouts from Cameron Ponick.
Ponick going the fastball up and out of the zone. Really got Rouse to chase that one. One down here in a second.
So Emma Kate Wright-Batch, she's playing in left field today. She's done nothing but hit the last month of the season. First pitch to her, that's just across the plate for a strike. Wright as the DP went 0 for 3 in Game 1 against North Florida. 2 for 3 against Florida Gulf Coast. She's down 0-1. Inside pitch, blooped back foul off the netting. Almost hit Jenna Madison, who's in the on-deck circle. And North Alabama's down 0-2.
Okay, the Mars Hill product. This came up big in moments for North Alabama this season.
Down 0-2. Ponick winds, fires. Rise ball lost outside. Count stands 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there. She was going for the same pitch that she was able to strike out Rouse on, that time just way outside.
One ball, 2 strikes. Oh, hammered towards left. This ball towards the wall. That's where it is snagged by Kaylee McCarthy. Emma Kate Wright just missed that.
She did. She got a good swing on it, but like you said, just missing it enough to get it out of the ballpark. That's really the second or third time we've seen that in a North Florida game where a ball's hit deep to center, and McCarthy just reaches up and makes the grab right up against the wall on the warning track.
Jenna Madison digs in. See, Madison wears a knee brace on the left leg. I understand the argument. First pitch swinging, fly ball, foul side. I understand the argument. What's blocking the number? But why does that matter? You can clearly identify the batter. I think it's mind games from somebody, and you just can't let it get in your head. Well, 1 to Madison, low and away. She's got an even 1-1 count.
Madison roped a double in the 4th inning of the FGCU ball game last night.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up in the infield dirt, and that snagged. I believe that was the first baseman, Allen, underneath it. And the Lions go down in order. 2 innings complete. Early pitchers duel. North Alabama trails 1-0.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Mike D-Lane Field at Bank Independent Stadium. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers in the house. I want to point out that we've got two different screens going. One is airing a commercial. One says we're in a commercial break. How about that? We've got the video board on just for fun, and it's airing a commercial. Our monitor in the booth has the ESPN slate up that just says commercial break.
It's one of those weird oddities with ESPN streams that nobody knows really the answer to. And like I was going to say, it might be just the computer that it's pulled up on, but Braden's not using a laptop over there. He's using his full-blown PC to send the game to us on this monitor. Same thing with the video board computer over there.
So one account just got two different results
that
for
is insane.
commercials.
That's weird to think.
All right, Katie Simon opens up the third inning. Top of the order due up, Haley Langford. Just lined out to second her first time. And it looks like a cloud is over the field right now, as it does look a little darker out there. That pitch misses. 50th pitch on the way from Simon. Swung on, missed. Simon worked away, and it's a 1-1 count.
It's also a much more pleasant day to look out of our window beyond our monitor here today than it was yesterday when we were playing North Florida. The sun beaming down here in Florence.
1-1 try. Fly ball, left field. Out of play. The 50th pitch gives Katie Simon a 1-2 advantage. Simon, hair in a ponytail. She's got braids on the front half. Pulled back. They're purple. She's got purple eyeliner. Whoa. 1-2 on the way. I say whoa to the camera cut. Line towards short. Diving snag. Jenna Madison's there. And another Webb Gym out against Haley Langford.
Briley Dover in the first. Jenna Madison in the third. Two line drives from Haley Langford, with two better plays from the North Alabama middle infield.
Addie Keefe follows. She struck out her first time. Now the clouds open up, and you can see the sun gazing down. That one fouled off the netting. Shaw called it off of the netting. I've always thought that should be an out. Banana ball rules.
I was going to say, is that a rule in banana ball that it's
Probably.
a catch? To do some research on that.
0-1. Downstairs and away. Simon has a 1-1 count at the moment. Comes home with the 1-1 as the wind's blowing. Lost it away. She falls behind 2 balls, 1 strike. Second time through the 4 for the Ospreys. They had a solo homer in the first. That's the difference in this ball game. 2-1. Chopped high. Dover catches it on the second hop, throwing on the run over to first for the out.
Nice play from Dover. That's not an easy play to make as a second baseman when you come up and field the ball on the run to be able to square your body back around to first to make the throw. And that was a great play from Briley Dover. She came charging in, throws on the run, and plenty of time, might add, to get Addie Keefe at first.
All right, Bella Semino steps in. Hit the home run in the first. First pitch, low at the knees to the righty, ball 1.
Catching a ball off the net is a rule in banana ball, thanks to Brandy G for his research in the back.
Semino worked the count full, fouled off 3 or 4 pitches before launching that home run to left. The 1-0, right down Main Street. For a called strike, it's 1-1. 1-1 upstairs, even with the hands. This is where we've seen Simon a lot. 2-1. And she's about to launch her 60th pitch of the ball game. Pitch number 60, too far off the plate, outside to the right-handed hitter. And Simon's in a dangerous 3-1 count here to a player that just hit her 15th home run of the season. Seminos, 3-1. Check swing, foul tipped it back. I think it called our home plate umpire. He's going to take a second and walk it off. Got him on the left hand.
Cannot feel good. First base umpire will come in and check on him. Natalie Shaw will walk the ball out to Katie Simon as well. Now, conversation with head coach Jeff Conrad.
There's
Get
Drew
the umpires
Barton
together.
sitting on that side. Is he arguing for an interference call? Quick conversation with the umpires. Yep.
Ooh.
Hit Shaw's glove, so a double whammy. Shaw's glove gets hit. Home plate umpire gets hit on the inside of the elbow, kind of right there where they would draw blood. So the strike's taken off, and it's a 3-1. Or no, it's still 3-2. Chopped back to Simon. Leaps, grabs with her mitts. More of a little toe raise. Fires over to first for the third and final out. Simon works her first 1-2-3 inning. Now it's time for the Bats to wake up. Wake up the Bats when we come back to Florence. North Alabama trails 1-0 in this Asun tournament elimination game.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumble in the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
One walk, nothing else for North Alabama. Gibbon Hammond's a leadoff walk. The last 6 have been retired. Carly Moreland, the designated player, will be the batter. She did not play in Game 1. Game 2, she went 1 for 2. Should have been credited with an RBI. Did walk one time as well. And the young freshman will try to have another Asun moment against one of the best pitchers in the league. Cameron Ponick, a second-team All-Asun selection after leading the league in earned run average and opponent's batting average, has not given up a hit so far. North Florida, the defending champs in the Asun. North Alabama trying to make some noise as the 3 seed. All right, here we go. First pitch to Carly Moreland. Ball gets past the catcher, Broom in. That's her 26th pitch. The flip side, Katie Simon has thrown over 60.
Simon really had to work, and it's been a result of working a lot of 3-1 counts, full counts as well.
1-0. Moreland, big hack, can't catch up to it. Just off the plate. Count stands 1-1.
Also, for Ponick as well, 2 strikeouts, but then Lyons is putting the ball in play as well.
1-1. Hammered back, and I think that got our home plate umpire again. He gave a quick thumbs up.
Got him on the right arm this time.
Man, he's taking a pounding back there. Maybe it just caught his shirt. I don't know.
I don't know. He was very quick with that response.
'Tis just a flesh wound, he says. 1-2 try. Outside again, off the mid of Brunman. Counts evened up 2-2.
Yeah, I definitely can see where that left arm, it definitely hurt on the inside elbow.
I can't imagine that.
That had to really hurt because you hit a nerve or something right there. The arm might go, the hand might go numb for a little bit.
2-2 try. Moreland waits on the change up towards right. Little flare, but it hung up long enough for Keefe to get underneath it for out number 1.
Yeah, right there. Ponick went with the changeup, and Moreland way out in front of it, but was able to put her plant foot down, hold her swing long enough to come through it. That ball just hung up just long enough out there and right.
Now the 9-hole hitter, Natalie Shaw. All she's done is hit in this tournament against North Florida. She went 2 for 2, a single and a double. First pitch, that's a strikeout, her third. Game 2, she went 1 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. So 3 hits in 2 tournament games for Natalie Shaw. Continues to hit Asun pitching. 1-0 sent high. Let's see, is that coming down and fouled ground? And it is. So she's down 0-2. Now 20 of her 26 hits on the season have come during Asun play. No 2 outside for a ball, and the count stands 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're showing the fan that caught the foul ball. I thought she was taking it back, but now she's just kind of enjoying the souvenir. No branding on that hat, so I don't know if she's a UNA fan or not. The 1-2 try, Shaw bites it foul.
Might just be a local down there enjoying some softball as well. Didn't really look like a North Florida branded hat at least.
Sitting with the UNA fans.
Mm-hmm. That's a
birdie.
Birdie?
Golf hat.
Maybe.
Shaw waits the 1-2. Little high, fouls it back to the netting.
Great golf courses in Jacksonville as well down there. Of course, I think it was a Players Championship was wrapping up as the Asun basketball tournaments wrapped up down in Jacksonville.
Ponick trying to complete her first time through against North Alabama without giving up a hit. The 1-2, Shaw again upstairs, fouls it back behind home plate.
A good battle brewing here. Natalie Shaw making Ponick work. This might be on the outset of just giving Hammond's leadoff walk in the first. Might be the longest at-bat Ponick's had so far today.
The 1-2. Downstairs, Shaw swings for out number 2. Third strikeout for Ponick, who completes her first time around against North Alabama. 1 above the minimum. She's walked 1. No hits allowed. And Gibbon Hammonds comes up for the second time.
Yeah, off speed down and away, and Shaw swings right over the top of it.
First pitch to Hammonds. Hammonds drew the leadoff walk, swings at the first offering, fouls it up the third baseline.
Good pitching already a piece of this Thursday in the Asun tournament. Central Arkansas throwing a one-hitter in an 8-0 win over Jacksonville in Game 1 today. Lion Bats trying to get going.
0-1 up the first base side. That lands foul. In between Greg up there at first and the foul line. He kind of got a foot on it there at the last second. So Heyman's down 0-2. Ponick reloads for her 40th pitch of the ball game. Hammonds sends it foul.
Evan Hammonds, I don't know if we mentioned this or Ben or not, no batting gloves for giving it when she steps in the box.
The 0-2 takes it outside.
Well, I stand corrected. She has one on her, will be her left hand. there. The glare from the TV. Couldn't really tell.
Kind of opposite, though. Usually they have it on the bottom hand. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hammonds. Hammonds inside towards right. That's down for a base hit. Walks up the line. 1 bag for Hammonds. And the senior, the other intern, gets North Alabama's first hit. Comes in the 3rd inning with 2 outs.
Right here, the pitch in, giving it all the way around it. Hits it down the line, and I really thought that might have trickled all the way down in the corner the way it came off the bat, but Hammonds just held to a single. Lions in the hit column. Givens aboard for the 2nd time today.
Briley Dover's 0 for 1. Dropped down a bunt her first time. There's an off-speed in there for a strike, a pitch that broke back in at the knees.
A great pitch right there from Ponick.
Dover did her job, moved the runner over to second. That's where Hammonds was stranded. The 0-1 to a first-team All-ASUN selection. Outside, ball 1.
Yeah, right here if you're giving Hammonds. She bunted early in that at-bat, so she may be trying to see some pitches right here, but she just needs to get a pitch that she can drive. Because really any ball in the gap will score giving Hammonds from first.
1-1. Back inside, almost the same pitch. Bends back in, and Briley Dover's down 1-2. Ponick winds, fires the 1-2. It's upstairs for a ball. It's evened up 2-2.
Able to lay off the high pitch, which got a couple of swings and misses already for Ponick. Briley still leading the battle here, still down 1-2.
2-2 try. Dover, a smash. And this ball's high. The camera operator was like me. That's what stinks about being remote. I thought she got it. Hard to generate excitement remote. And that's the 3rd and final out. First hit of the day for the Lions comes via Given Hammonds. Nothing else going. Each team has a hit on the day. The difference is the Ospreys lead at 1-0.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Back with you from Florence. UNA Softball is back with you from Jacksonville, Florida. Benjamin Ray Grant Wakefield, producer Braden Rogers from Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium. Down at North Florida at the UNF Softball Complex, it's the Ospreys of North Florida leading North Alabama by a score of 1-0. And Grant, both pitchers through 3 innings have gone through the lineup one time. North Alabama, Katie Simons faced one more batter than Cameron Ponick, but it's been 2 different outings from the 2 pitchers in terms of pitches thrown.
Yeah, Simon really having to work in long counts, having to go deep into some counts with some hitters, working, like I mentioned before, 3-ball counts, a 3-0 count, 3-1. You've mentioned it all day, Ben. She's really fell behind nearly every hitter 2-1, but she's able to come back in and has pitched very well outside of the home run to Semino. And the other side for Cameron Ponick in North Florida, she's really worked ahead of UNA hitters and really haven't had long at-bats. Natalie Shaw produced a long at-bat in that 3rd inning, giving Hammonds a long at-bat before her single as well. Line hitters just try to need to make Ponick work because the quicker she goes, the better, more in a rhythm she is, and that's when she's at her best.
Aiden Allen slated to lead off. Katie Simon worked a perfect 3rd inning. And speed. She just wants to keep posting zeros to give the bats a chance to get going. Allen, a walk victim back in the first. That was a full count walk. Simon's completed her warm-up tosses. And the 13th batter she will face is in the box. First pitch on the ground. Madison at short has it. Good throw over to first. And Katie Simon keeps rolling. There's a leadoff out on the 6-3 ground out.
Hey, one pitch, one out. We like that. Jenna Madison, strong throw over. That one was kind of a hot shot to Madison. She was able to pick it, fired a bullet over to first.
Grace Shaw flew out to center her first time. Outside, that's a strike called. Outer portion.
Well, the best thing for Katie Simon to do right here is to go out, and you got one pitch, you got one out in one pitch rather, and go out and try to make quick work of this fourth inning.
The 0-1 in at the knees. There's a called strike. Shaw's down 0-2, and Katie Simon chance for a quick second out. I don't know that we've seen an 0-2 count from Simon.
Not in this ball game, at least. She has been great, but has not really worked ahead of a lot of hitters.
0-2 try. Lines back to Simon, sticks the left hand out to snag the soft line drive for out number 2. She's all smiles after that.
I was going to say, she's smiling. She's happy about it. Hit off the end, stuck her glove out, and that one probably would have been a base hit had she not caught that ball as Dover was kind of shaded to the right side of the field. May not have made that play up the middle.
First pitch to Kelsey Vogel, swung on and lined foul. Vogel, a strikeout victim to open up the second. And a home plate umpire has stepped out. Talking to Simon. Did he walk a softball out to her? He might have.
Natalie Shaw's okay, so it wasn't just a
Buy
give
some time, yeah.
Natalie Shaw some time. But right there, Ben, just the 5th pitch of the inning for Katie Simon so far.
She's thrown 68 pitches now as the 0-1's low and away for a ball. She worked 2 games yesterday. 6 innings in one. She got about 3 1/3 in the other. The 1-1 downstairs on the ground towards third. Rouse fields, but it's foul. So it's a 1-2 count for Simon.
Yeah, right there, Rouse. Kind of the same thing she did on a few bunt attempts early in the ball game. Let it roll all the way that it could, foul. That one probably, I think, was closer than a lot of people thought it would be, as everybody was kind of moving at first. But Bailey Rouse knew it was foul.
70th pitch, fired 1-2, outside. Count stands 2-2. Simon comes set. Ball in mitt. Looking for the final out. 2-2. Upstairs. Off the bag at third. Roush could not get there. Off the ricochet. Jenna Madison snagged it. Luckily, that didn't go deep into left field. And Kelsey Vogel, a 2-out liner off the third base bag that landed fair.
I don't think I've ever seen something like this, Ben. She got all the way around it. Yeah, it hit the base, and had it not, that probably would have been a foul ball because it would hit on the other side of the line, but it bounced straight up. Rouse had no clue where it was at. Madison had to come up with it.
Hannah Davis steps in. Flew out to center her first time. Swings at the first pitch. Fouled up the third base side. If it hit the bag and then somebody had called it, I'm assuming that's not an out.
No,
is it an out?
I don't know. That might be a ground out, but the ball technically, if it hit the base in the air, had not touched the ground yet.
Interesting. I've never seen that. The 0-1. That's outside. Counts evened up 1-1.
Because it kind of makes me wonder, had Rouse been standing on in the fair play side of third base, she might have been able to catch that off the ricochet.
1-1, sent high, left field. Right is there, racing in, has it in the left hand, the glove. for the third and final out. Second hit of the ball game for the Ospreys, a 2-out single. Nothing else going, and Katie Simon again gives the Bats a chance. Fourth inning rolls around down in Jacksonville. Home team ready to go to work. Let's get some runs with the Power Bats due up.
At Lawn Pride of Northwest Alabama, we offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select Utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
We're back in Florence. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers. Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium down at Jacksonville, Florida. UNF softball complex. North Alabama trails 1-0. Grant, a walk and a single, all from Given Hammonds. And one of the best pitchers in the Asun has really kept this North Alabama lineup quiet.
Yeah, she has, and tack on her with Taylor Cook from yesterday afternoon as well. This North Florida pitching staff has pitched extremely well and has held these line hitters at bay and not really getting solid contact either in any of the ball games besides the Bailey Rouse home run yesterday and then Given Hammond's single today. But right now, Lions just need to go up, kind of have the same approach they had in that last inning, right? They were trying to make Ponick work a little bit at the plate. Didn't kind of got her out of the rhythm a couple times. And she did throw some misses that got right over the top of the plate. And that's going to be the road to success for North Alabama here down the stretch.
Ponick did not give up a hit against Eastern Kentucky while getting the save. Just looking at other hitless performance. Hitless in an inning effort against West Georgia. Threw a 5-hit no-hitter against Tennessee Tech, 5-inning no-hitter against Tennessee Tech. And then another 1-inning hitless effort. North Alabama, of course, with just 1 hit. Laura Lee Wheeler leads off. First pitch, change up, high and outside, ball 1. Let's look at the runs next. 1, 2, 3, 4 efforts with no runs allowed. 1-0 to Wheeler. Wheeler again upstairs. That ball gets past the catcher Broomman. It's a 2-0 count. Excuse me, there's more than that. I was on the wrong column. A lot of those in relief, though. Let's get a run. 50th pitch of the game from Ponick. On the way to the third-team All-Asun selection, swung on. Wheeler's first time up. Grounded out to third. A ball that was bobbled. Two-one to Wheeler. Wheeler on it. It was a little high and outside, but she fouls it back to the back screen. Count leveled up 2-2.
All right there, big hack from Laura Lee. Be interesting to see where Ponick goes. Does she go the changeup down and away? Has got a strikeout on that to Natalie Shaw and went with a fastball up high with Bailey Rouse. See which she went fastball on that pitch. See if she goes back to it.
2-2. Wheeler. Fly ball. Right field. Camping out underneath it is Keefe. And Wheeler's retired to open up the fourth.
She did go back with the fastball right there. Kind of got a little too much of the plate. If Laura Lee had made solid contact on it, could have gone a long way. But a tough break for Laura Lee.
Now Holly Merritt bats for the second time. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Second on this North Alabama team with 15 home runs. First pitch, outside, strike one. Excuse me, she's first on the team with 15 home runs. Those 15 home runs, the fourth most in a single season, tied with Anna Gail Norris, Jessica Liddy, and Andrea Palmer. Awaits the 0-1. Again, lost upstairs. That rise ball continuing to rise on Ponick. Merritt with 53 runs driven in, third most in school history, most since Emma Broadfoot drove in 61 back in 2022. 1-1 toss to Merritt. Again, that rise ball not there for Ponick, well upstairs. 2-1 advantage for Merritt.
Yeah, and Bailey Rouse right on the heels of Merritt for that home run race thanks to her 2 home runs yesterday.
2-1 downstairs. Merritt has a dangerous 3-1 advantage. Merritt goes for it, fouls it back. And the lefty has a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. By my tally, that's the second full count Ponick has found herself in. Last one she walked, Gibbon Hammonds.
All right, good at bat from Holly Merritt right here, and has got good swings on the 2 strikes so far.
The payoff. Merritt, low and away, fights it foul.
Right there, Merritt shortening it up to the ball. Just trying to make contact to stay alive.
Lions just need one of these batters to run into one. Second try with the 3-2. Merritt fouls it off of her own ankle that time. And you just feel like the more a batter fouls them off, the more they're getting close.
Yeah, and already up to 60 pitches. Is really Ponick has had to work these last 2 innings with these line hitters.
Pitch number 60 on the way. 8th pitch of this at-bat. Third time with the 3-2. Merritt again away. Fouls it back. Who will win this marquee matchup between all conference players? Fourth try with the 3-2. On the way, Merritt lines it foul, just foul territory up the first baseline. So we'll do it a 5th time now.
Yeah, great battle brewing here between Holly Merritt and Cameron Ponick. Really, right here, you would assume Ponick has thrown her whole arsenal. Now 10th pitch of this at-bat.
5th time with the 3-2. Merritt watches away, and the battle goes to Holly Merritt. She earns that 1-out walk, and the Lions put the tying run aboard.
A great at-bat from Holly Merritt right there. Saw about everything from Ponick, but lays off the changeup down and away. Here comes Bailey Rouse.
Rouse first pitch, changeup. That's right down the middle for strike. Rouse a strikeout victim her first time around. I mean, you literally have to go through 4 all-conference players for North Alabama. Right here in the heart of the order. 0-1 to Rouse. Rouse, that time it's a fastball, same spot. Little outside. She's down 0-2. UNA dugout. Cheering, jumping. Rouse calls a timeout. She wants to talk with Greg Larnard. I don't know if Bailey called the timeout or if Greg did, but Bailey almost ran up there.
And just a move to try and calm Bailey down. You see a good shot right there of Greg Larnard over at first base. Try to settle in with 2 strikes.
Trying to get the bats woken up. Rouse has homered in 3 straight games, twice in the tournament. 0-2, stares at it outside. That has been a pitch called a strike a lot, but it goes for a ball right there, thank goodness.
Yeah, great take from Bailey Rouse. On the outside corner, she was able to lay off.
1-2 to Rouse. Again, upstairs, count even up 2-2.
All that bat long. Ponick is going away, away, away. See if she goes back to it, and if you're Bailey Rouse, you jump on the miss when it comes back over to the heart of the plate.
Rouse, a third-team All-ASUN selection. 2-2 delivery. Change up upstairs, and Bailey Rouse has worked it full. Merritt just saw 10-plus pitches. Now it's Bailey Rouse's turn. She was down 0-2, fouled a couple off. She's worked it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. The pitch, Rouse hammers it foul, first base side.
Good battle. That is the 6th pitch of this at bat. So 17 pitches in the last 2 batters here for North Alabama.
It's been a typical inning for Ponick. Second try with the 3-2. Rouse can't catch up, right down the middle. The heater Gatter for out number 2.
Yeah, Holly Merritt won her battle. Bailey Rouse can't win this one. Like you mentioned, being fastball goes all the way. Bailey just swinging over the top of it.
4th strikeout for Ponick. Imicate Wright, the batter. First pitch to Wright on the way. Swung on and again can't catch up to the fastball. Tipped back, actually. 70 pitches for Ponick. Katie Simon, 74 pitches. And that kind of shows you how the 2 pitchers have gone back and forth, where UNA is seeing more pitches now. This is a pitcher's duel. The 0-1, right on the ground towards short. Flip over to second, the shortcut. And Camino goes to Vogel for the 3rd and final out. Lions get a walk, nothing else. Pitcher's duel. North Florida on top. We roll on to the 5th. Lions got to get it going offensively. 1-0, the Ospreys lead it.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Here we go. Katie Simon rolling for North Alabama. Lions trail North Florida 1-0. 5th inning comes around down in Jacksonville, Florida at the UNF softball complex. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers on hand for this one. And Grant, we just got an old-fashioned pitcher's duel breaking out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you look on both sides. You mentioned it. Ponick's pitch count finally getting up. Kind of even with Katie Simon, but they have been great today, both pitchers. Katie Simon now has retired 6 of her last 7 hitters that she has faced.
Simon's worked 1 clean inning. It's a matchup between the top 2 pitching staffs in the ASUN as the 8-hole hitter Addison Bruman leads off. First pitch swinging, mile-high pop, foul territory, left field side. Jenna Madison's able to camp out underneath it. She tracks it down for a 1-pitch out for Katie Simon.
Jenna Madison, again, a 1-pitch, 1 out. And again, that's a great start if you're Katie Simon.
North Florida first in the league in ERA. North Alabama second in the league in ERA. North Alabama pitchers surrendered the fewest hits in the league as the first pitch to Kaylee McCarthy is in there for a strike. North Florida gave up the third fewest hits, Lions fewest earned runs, North Florida second fewest earned runs. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and Simon an 0-2 advantage to McCarthy. North Alabama as a pitching staff, fewest walks allowed. North Florida, second fewest walks allowed. These two programs just mirroring one another in the pitching categories. Simon 0-2 works away to the lefty. She's down 1-2.
I hear this about we've seen McCarthy try to be the switch hitter this whole at bat, but we've seen her with some pop already this weekend.
1-2, waved at, missed. Strikeout for Katie Simon, her third for out number 1 here in the 6th. Out number 2. The first at bat was so quick, I skipped it.
Yeah, right there. Outside of that first pitch ball, Simon goes away in 3 pitches, all swinging from Kaylee McCarthy.
Back to the top of the order. First pitch strike to Haley Langford, and Katie Simon's in a groove right now. Langford's 0 for 2. She had 2 hits against North Alabama yesterday. The 0-1 on the ground. Slow roller. Nobody will have a shot. That ball died when it hit the dirt with some wicked side spin. And Haley Langford legs out the infield single. And the inning stays alive.
I wouldn't be surprised, Ben, if this caught a piece of Katie Simon's glove as well. She stuck her glove out there, and it did, and that really kind of is what made it die. And Dover tried to come up barehanded but wouldn't have to play anyway. So a 2-out single to Hallie Langford.
So now Addie Keefe fouls a pitch off. And you have to watch because Keefe has the speed to bunt. Langford leads the league and is 6th nationally with 35 stolen bags. The 0-1 try. Bunt not there. Runner takes off. Shaw's throw down to second. Not in time. So another stolen bag for Langford. I believe that's number 36. Well, the count stands 1-1.
Yeah, it would have been a close play anyway. The throw to the right side, it hit off the glove of Briley Dover. I couldn't tell from that angle, or the first angle we saw, whether or not it hit Langford or not. Now we'll get a challenge of some sorts. Wonder who is challenging. Because the throw got away from Dover. The call is not safe or out. Maybe it's interference for one of the two, either the runner or the hitter.
So they go to a tent right behind the North Florida dugout. Be nice for this to go North Alabama's way and get out of this inning. Here's Given Hammond's dancing in the circle. She's got a little groove going.
Interested to see what we're looking at here. We haven't seen a replay. And I don't know who came out to question.
Here we go. They're back.
Here we go.
No reaction from the North Alabama dugout. Oh, looking to see if she left early.
Ah, okay.
Awfully close, but I do think they got it right. And it's a 1-1 count. UNA trailing 1-0. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. With a runner at second base. Keefe swings at the 1-1. Chopped back to Simon. Fields it on the third base side of the circle. Quick fire over to first for the third and final out. 2-out single. Nothing else going. Katie Simon post another 0. Get her a run. North Alabama goes to work offensively in the home 5th when we come back.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Let's do this. Jenna Madison leads off for North Alabama. Lions got to get it going offensively. Trailing 1-0. Bottom of the fifth. One hit for North Alabama, 2 walks. Going against Cameron Ponick, the league leader in ERA. League leader in opponent's batting average.
Now that's one way to watch a softball game.
Young man in the stands. Probably watching some Paw Patrol on his iPad. Some pink, what do you call those?
Sandals, flip-flops? I wouldn't consider it. No?
All right, we're back. Ponick, 71 pitches so far. First pitch to Jenna Madison, who's 0 for 1. Loses it upstairs, and Ponick's been a little more errant with her tosses here as we've gotten deeper into this game.
Yeah, she's tried to go with the rise ball and the fastball up high. Really hasn't been able to locate it in the zone.
1-0 outside, does not get it that time. She's down 2-0.
But her changeup has been working very effectively down in the zone. It kind of breaks into right-handed hitters a little bit. See how quickly she goes back to that.
2-0 to Madison. Takes it. It's a fastball called strike. Ponick's ERA in league play a 3.10, so a little higher than the regular season, but she still led the league overall in ERA. 2-1. Almost rolled up there. Hitters count for Jenna Madison, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here we go, 3-1. Fly ball, center field, backpedaling and catching it, McCarthy. And the leadoff hitters retired in the 5th.
Yeah, right there, Jenna Madison gets a pitch to hit, able to drive it, but right to McCarthy out there in center.
Now the freshman Carly Moreland around for the second time. She flew out to right her first time. First pitch to the freshman from Killen, swung on. Skied high, stays in the dirt, Vogel underneath it. And a quick second out for Ponick.
Again, after falling behind to Jenna Madison, Ponick making quick work of these Lion hitters. Already 2 down here in the 5th. Natalie Shaw stepping up and see if she can get going. That's what kind of really started North Alabama's 6-inning rally last night against FGCU.
First pitch to Shaw. Strikeout victim her first time. Oh, and it hit off the butt of the bat as she kind of started bringing the hands around. That's strike 1. Shaw 3 hits for the tournament. Had a big double the other day. 0-1 outside, misses. Count posted to 1-1. '80th pitch for Ponick on the way. Fires the 1-1. Shaw swings, taps it back to Ponick. Fires over to first for a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Second time complete for the Lions. UNA has just one hit so far against Cameron Ponick. She's working a one-hit shutout. And we move to the sixth. It's a pitcher's duel. North Alabama on the wrong side of it. The Ospreys lead at 1-0.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
We're bringing it back. North Alabama's going to try to bring it back here. Trailing 1-0. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers. We need to check in with Mike Ezekiel down there here in a little bit. Mike, Katie Simon's doing, or Mike, Grant, Katie Simon's doing her part.
She is, and I didn't know if Mike was secretly on the line.
I was thinking I need to text Mike to set up the connection.
But no, Katie Simon's having a great day today. She gave up that 2-out single, and surely there's nothing you can do with that. In the fifth inning, a soft liner off of her glove would have been a tough play for Briley Dover anyway. And she's making quick work of these last, I would say, 3 innings that she's had. Has allowed a 2-out single in the fourth and the fifth, but
Bella Semino leads off. First pitch in there for a strike.
But outside of that, and outside of the home run to Semino, it's been a great day for Katie Simon.
Semino hit that home run back in the first in a full count battle. 85 pitches now for Simon. 86 is downstairs in the basement for a ball. Count sits 1-1. Simon, 1-1, sent foul, first base side. Well, that was well struck. Wheeler gave it a long run as it went to the bushes. But it looked like it went in the bushes, but maybe she found a ball behind the tarp.
All right, ricochet. That might have been a netting over there. As well, might have ricocheted off that netting.
Simon works ahead, powers ahead, 1-2. In at the knees. Count comes back side by side at 2-2. Simon, 2-2. Inside jammed or fault foul. Third base side. And again, we'll try for someone to win this 2-2. '90th pitch from Katie Simon. Time called by the hitter Semino. She won the last long battle between these two. Two fired in there. Pitch number 90. Lifted back towards the home plate netting. Semino taking long walks. Kind of walking gingerly. And the shortstop steps back in.
It wasn't a very, kind of looked like an awkward swing from Semino right there when she fouled that one away.
2-2, 91st pitch rolled up there. And watch out, we've got a full count. The last time it was full between these two. Cimino kept fouling him off before launching the go-ahead home run. Simon, payoff. On the ground towards short. Madison on a hop, clean throw to first. And that time, Katie Simon gets the best of Bella Cimino with a full count.
Yeah, Simon able to win the battle, but a great play by Jenna Madison defensively. That was a hot shot. Had to kind of back up a little bit, pick it up on the hop. And the arm strength from Madison on display in full today.
Aiden Allen walked back in the first. Grounded out to short in the fourth. First pitch from Simon. Sent foul. Simon, 93 pitches. She threw 100 pitches in the game against Florida Gulf Coast. 39 against North Florida. 39 against North Florida, and then 92 against FGCU. That one's launched foul up the third base side. She's down ahead 0-2 rather.
How many was that against North Florida last night?
92.
So going on 230 pitches in 3 games so far.
2-0-2 rather downstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She threw, I'm just looking back, 110 in one game against Central Arkansas, 112 against EKU, followed that with 54 against EKU, the 1-2. Upstairs and away. 2-2 count. That's the most she's been used. She'll come with the 2-2. 97th pitch, outside for a full count. You really need her to finish this game and roll with A-Liv tomorrow against Jacksonville. Pitch number 98, a loaded up full count. Fly ball, left field side. Madison has it in fair territory for out number 2.
Simon winning another battle right there. Really the first time we've seen her have to labor through an at-bat since like the 3rd inning. Probably had to work through a full count right there. Really 2 full counts this inning. But quickly that she's retired the first 2, make it now 5 of her last 6 retired.
99th pitch on the way to Grace Shaw. Fastball in at the elbows to the righty. For a ball. She drops behind here with 2 outs. She'd like another clean inning. She's worked just 1 3-up, 3-down frame. Pitch number 100. Again, high and tight for a ball. She's down 2-0. Needs a strike. 2-0. Got her on the elbow. Kept coming in and in and in, and she whacks Shaw, who will walk to first as that got her on the not-so-funny bone.
That's a tough place to be hit. She had I don't know. No, she did not have an elbow guard on right there, and now you mentioned it right in the elbow. Kind of stings a little bit. She'll walk down to first.
Simon gets a grip of dirt, steps into the circle. 4th batter of the inning, Kelsey Vogel, who's 1 for 2 of the strikeouts. First pitch, low and away. Pitch number 102, ball 1. The 1-0 sent towards the left, carries foul, and that's where it lands.
Looks like you got something, Ben, going on off in the distance at the track and the soccer complex down in North Florida.
It looked like they had that yesterday, too. Busy times.
Big track meet or something.
1-1, rolled inside, nearly hit the back right ankle of Vogel. And Simon's in a 2-1 hole. 2-1. That catches the outer portion. Counts evened up 2-2.
Simon trying to come all the way back. Win again.
Pitch number 106, 2-2. Bogle reaches for it and fouls it out of play. Back to the backstop. .146, a season high for Katie Simon coming against Central Arkansas. 2-2 try. On the ground, slow roller to Rouse. Fields near the bag at third. Low throw, Merritt the scoop. And there's the third out. A hit batter, nothing else. Let's get these bats bopping. North Alabama trails 1-0 as we head to the home six.
At CB&S Bank, tradition runs deep. Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Benjamin Ray standing, Grant Wakefield standing. We're mixing it up. Mike Ezekiel down in Florida as the sixth inning rolls around. UNA trails 1-0. What are you doing to try to wake up the bats?
Well, for the record, guys, I am standing. I have decided to go outside and just kind of take in every pitch. It's a little different in the press box where, it's a little more dead. It's a little more focused on, balls and strikes, whatever. But outside, you can feel the energy. You're hanging on every pitch with the fans, and just every pitch, ball or strike, you can just hear a gasp or a cheer. I mean, everybody's just so into this game right now.
Mike, just how tense is it in that North Alabama dugout?
It's very tense, and, only one hit so far given Hammonds. And, of course, she's reached in both of her at-bats with a walk and a single. And, of course, she's leading off this inning, so this is going to be a big inning for North Alabama.
And Mike in a big spot right here, but you got to applaud the effort that Katie Simon has put in the circle today.
Yeah, and I think that's where the energy is coming from. It's coming from Katie Simon. Just that one home run in the first inning, that's all she's allowed. Otherwise, she's been brilliant. 3 hits allowed for the whole game, no runs. The defense has been tremendous as well. Some web gems out there today. But the energy's up because of the defense. Let's see if it translates here in the bottom to offense.
First pitch to Given Hammonds is for a ball. Mike, we appreciate you updating us, and hopefully we're talking to you soon about a UNA win.
Sounds great, guys. Thank you.
1-0 to Hammonds. That's outer portion for a strike. Count evened up 1-1. Hammonds walked back in the first, singled in the third. She has had the number of Cameron Ponick. She's one of 2 Lions. She's yet to retire. 1-1 try. Hammonds slaps it towards left field, and it lands foul. Ponick has thrown 83 pitches. Pink bat waggling, 1-2 to Hammonds. Slaps it towards short, fielded by Semino, and she retires, giving Hammonds for the first time to open up the home sixth.
A tough break for Given right there. Hit the ball on the ground and just right to the shortstop, Semino.
It's Briley Dover's turn. She's 0 for 2. Dover hit the big 2-run homer. She was one of the heroes in game number 2 in the tournament. First pitch to Dover, swung on. Deep fly ball to center, shy of the warning track, stays in the park for out number 2. All right, I'm going to try something. I can't put on a rally cap, but maybe I can flip an ear inside out for a rally headset. Maybe I need to swap it to the right side. Larley Wheeler steps in with 2 outs. Be a good time for the Sologent Slugger to have another clutch hit. Hoping this isn't her final collegiate at bat. Change up just off the plate for a strike. I'm going to try it. Headset on the right side. It feels weird.
I never knew that. That's news to me that you could move these to the right side.
The 0-1. Wheeler hammers it center. It's shallow. Backtracking. It's the shortstop. Cinema's underneath it for the third and final out. Quick work of the Lions here in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Gotta post zeros. Gotta rally. We're going to try to mix it up again here in the booth. This is UNA Softball from Roar Lions Productions.
Searching for a way to add more space to your life? Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
All right, North Alabama, 7th inning, Jacksonville, Florida. It's win or go home time for the Lions, trailing 1-0. Last year in the tournament, North Florida beat Stetson 2-1, Eastern Kentucky 2-1, Eastern Kentucky again 5-4. So they're used to these postseason battles. They are the defending champs. The winner gets Jacksonville tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. This is the second game of the elimination side. North Alabama eliminated Florida Gulf Coast yesterday. And Katie Simon trying to finish it out. She's got the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Third baseman Hannah Davila, who's 0 for 2. First pitch, number 108, pounded in there for a strike.
Simon continuing to work ahead of the hitters that she is faces 7, 8, 9. This is a good spot. Don't want to flip the lineup card over if you're Katie Simon.
0-1 inside, and Simon grabs an 0-2 advantage. 25 times the 1 seed has won the tournament. 6 times the 2 seed has won it. 2 times the 2 seed has won it. Excuse me, the 3 seed. Pitch number 110 is low in the dirt. Simon falls behind 1-2. 4 seed has also won it twice. 5 seed has won it once. 6, 7, and 8 have never won it. Of course, North Alabama entered as the 3 seed. The 1-2. Too far outside, and the count's layered back up at 2-2.
Not a bad spot if you're Katie Simon right there. Just misses on the outside corner.
Simons, 2-2. Lifted towards third, fair or foul? It's a foul ball. Did DK Wright shed the visor that she normally wears out there in left field?
I haven't noticed it so far, but that time you had a close-up look over, and I think so.
So Davila reloads. We try the 2-2 once more. Again towards left field, and this ball lands deep in foul territory. Rolls underneath a shed.
Good try to Davis Farlow right there as they zoomed in as well, getting some content.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Simon trying to put away the leadoff hitter. Ground ball to first. Simon reaches out with a right hand, extends to snag it, and she'll just turn around and step on that first base bag for out number 1.
All right there, Holly Merritt, right place, right time. Makes the grab and right by the base, had it could take it herself.
Addison Brewman digs in. She's 0 for 2. First pitch, catches the outer portion to the righty. They've been given that side of the plate. The 0-1. Changeup in there. Simon's got the 0-2 advantage. Finally missed one. The 0-2. Slap towards right. Larly Wheeler racing in. Catches it on the run with the right hand at her shoulder level. And Katie Simon needs one more out from the elusive Kaylee McCarthy. Let's get it right here and go walk it off. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan to me, but Kayla McCarthy 0 for 2 today. She was very dangerous against North Alabama yesterday, but Simon even got her to strike out last time up.
First pitch to the lefty outside, ball 1. Katie Simon has been phenomenal. It's been a true pitcher's duel. 3 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1-0, slapped foul third base side. Pitch number 120 coming up. Outside counts 2-1. Again, the 2-1. Bunt showed, pulled back, and that's a strike to make it 2-2.
McCarthy didn't agree with it right there, but Katie Simon 1 pitch away from getting out of that 7th inning.
That was upstairs, away from the lefty. And a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. McCarthy has been a tough out for North Alabama. She had 3 hits in game 1, 0 for 2 in game 2. Let's even it out right here. 123, the pitch number from Simon, the 3-2, slapped foul. We've got to do it again. Katie Simon very hopeful she's not approaching the final pitch of her collegiate career. She's been spectacular today and all season. An all-conference performer. The payoff. Chopped back, high reach from Simon, quick throw over to first, and Simon wins the battle. She's been a warrior. She's roaring loud. Katie Simon cheering on the bats as they huddle up. This is it. Bottom of the 7th rolls around from Jacksonville, Florida. The 2026 season comes down to this, and we've got the conclusion next.
The world is growing. How will you grow yours? At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Here we go. We got to do it right here. It's time to dance down in Jacksonville. Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Braden Rogers, ready to rally. Grant, the Bats have been very quiet. 2 walks, 1 hit. But you got some players coming up that can do it.
Absolutely. Bailey Rouse already had a couple of homers this tournament. You don't need a home run per se. You just need to get on base, move to the next hitter, right? We just need 1 run. It's not a big deficit. But the season does come down to this.
Cameron Ponick, 87 pitches, 1 hit, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. She's trying to get a complete game shutout. Twirling dirt around in her right hand, and here we go. Holly Merritt leads off. Home run Holly. A strikeout and a walk to her line. First pitch to Merritt. Fired in there. Merritt takes upstairs for a ball.
I would presume the approach here for North Alabama, take till you get a strike. You don't need to be chasing pitches early out of the zone. You need to be focused in on just getting your pitch and finding something you can drive.
The 1-0 to Merritt. Over the plate. Called strike. 1-1. Pitch number 90 coming from Ponick, who's been very efficient. The 1-1. Merritt pounds it foul, left field side, just past Davis Farlow, who could have made a better effort on it.
Holly got a battle here with 2 strikes. Every pitch important as we play deep in this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Holly Merritt, UNA's leading home run hitter. The 1-2 toss. Merritt has to fight it foul up the third base line, and that's a foul ball. Luckily.
Yeah, just barely snuck foul. Third baseman Davila not playing the Bailey Rouse approach. She wanted to grab that as quickly as she could, but it was in foul territory.
Here we go. Merritt awaits the 1-2. Holly Merritt, same situation, slaps it foul up the third base side.
Yeah, just stay alive. If it's close, you need to be swinging. We know the outside pitch has been a pitch of liking for our home plate umpire tonight. Holly just choke up and try to move the bat to the next hitter and get on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Merritt reaches for it towards left. Oh, a diving attempt not caught by Langford. Merritt reaches, tying run is aboard, and the Lions start the rally here in the 7th.
You just needed a start, and Holly Merritt got you that. Bailey Rouse due up. Right here, just out in front of it, and Holly Merritt just trying to put the ball in play. She does. And nearly a great catch from Langford out there and left. This is what you want if you're North Alabama.
Lions talking strategy. I wonder if we'll see a pinch runner here for Holly Merritt. You've got Bailey Rouse up. She can hit the home run ball. Do you want her to drop down a bunt? Cozart and Larned talking, and Ashley Cozart will insert a pinch runner.
Katie Davis will come in and be the pinch runner, but I'm in the mentality, Ben, when you're down runs in the 7th inning, I don't like the idea of giving up outs as bunts. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Bailey Rouse right here, but she's got the power, and again, you don't need the home run here. Home run wins you the ball game. That's well and good. All you need to do is just score that runner on first to extend this ball game. So Bailey just needs to put a ball in play and be able to move around Katie Davis.
Bailey Rouse, can she be the hero? Tying run at first. First pitch of this at bat. Turns to bunt, up the first baseline. Rouse racing, clean throw to first. Katie Davis makes it over to second base. So the game-tying run is in scoring position with 1 away.
Right there, Bailey Rouse doing her job, and almost a tight play. I believe it was the third baseman, Allen, who come charging in. She spun, almost threw it wide up the line. We get a circle visit for North Florida right here. Tying run, standing on second base, Emma Kate Wright due up. That's who Braden Rogers said after we went into a break in the pregame is his player of the game.
I forgot to give Braden his due. I apologize, but you know what? Let's give Braden the moment right here. Emma Kate Wright has been on it the last month. 17 hits since the end of March. Her average has gone from 197 to about 244. Nearly a 50-point rise. And the former Panther from Morris Hill digs in. Emma Kate Wright, first pitch coming from Cameron Ponick. Wright 0 for 2. Just missed a home run her first time around. First pitch, stares at it outside. Ooh, that on the plate outside has been there. That's a called ball.
Yeah, good take right there from Emma Kate Wright. It's not a pitch you want to see, not a pitch you're able to really get a good swing on, drive hard on your first pitch of your at bat. So you want to try to make Ponick throw you something right over the heart of the plate.
The 1-0 try. Wright hammers it foul. Right field side off the netting. Count stands 1 ball, 1 strike.
UNA contingent of fans on their feet.
Emma Kate Wright had a game-winning sac fly RBI earlier this season. The 1-1 from Ponick. Wright sends it high. First base side, that's playable. Allen is there for out number 2, and the Lions are down to our final hope in Jenna Madison.
Yeah, right there. Emma Kate getting underneath it. Just unable to get solid contact on it. 2 down, and Jenna Madison represents the last hope for North Alabama.
Madison 0 for 2. First pitch from Ponick. Madison swung on. Foul back.
You saw Greg Larnard right there on the camera cut right there. He's telling Madison, hey, don't get too wide. Don't fly the shoulder out. Stay through it. Stay through the ball. You can drive. Lions don't need a big hit right here. They just need something in the gap that can score Katie Davis.
0-1 to Madison inside. Madison lines it into left field. Katie Davis, green light around third. Play at the plate. Davis slides in, and she's called out. And that's how the season comes to a close. North Florida wins it. Langford fires home. Davis tried to make it happen. Ashley Cozart waved her around. And that's your ball game. Haley Langford, the defensive hero, preserving the shutout for Cameron Ponick. Another look here.
Now, what you want to do, and I don't blame Coach Cozart at all, the green line all the way around, the throw up the line, but the catcher, Broomman, able to tag Katie Davis up high to end it.
And the phenomenal softball season comes to a close for North Alabama. Lions fall in the elimination game 1-0. Kudos to Ashley Cozart and company on an outstanding season. We say goodbye to an unbelievable senior class. Given Hammonds, Laura Lee Wheeler, Natalie Shaw, Olivia Wilkin, the Simons, just to name a few. And granted, it's bittersweet. It was a great year for North Alabama, but it comes to a close here in the Asun tournament.
Yeah, it was a great year, and you hate to see that senior class go. They have been so much to this softball program and have been big pieces of it, and it was a great year. 18-2 at home. Your only 2 losses was a close one to Central Arkansas and a tight one to Ole Miss, and you saw some greatness from this team, given Hammonds breaks the all-time season stolen base record. Briley Dover, a first-team All-ASUN selection as well, just to go down the lineup to see a couple of walk-offs, had some magic at home as well. But always a tough way, always tough to see the season end, but very tough to see how it ended today.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Final softball broadcast of the year. Appreciate everybody tuning in all season long on ESPN Plus or right here on Roar Lions Productions. Kudos to Braden Rogers for all the work behind the scenes. Braden with his Big Daddy computer up here, getting us lifted down to Jacksonville. We appreciate Mike Ezekiel for being our on-site reporter. Thanks to Grant Wakefield for joining me, calling yesterday's win. And for everybody tuning in, thank you yet again. Congratulations to North Alabama softball on a great year. We'll talk to you next week at baseball. One final go at the mic against Austin Peay. Thanks for tuning in. This is Benjamin Ray saying Roar Lions.
You've been listening to UNA Softball. UNA Softball is brought to you by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CBNS Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages. This broadcast is owned and produced by the University of North Alabama and is intended for its live audience. Any rebroadcast without the express written consent of the University of North Alabama is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening, and Roar Lions!